Hi guys, and welcome to your power session. Today using a small Pilates ball, and if you don't have one, grab yourself a small cushion or a pillow or anything similar to this kind of thing. Alright, power level, listen to the body and let's give you that full body workout, but safely. Feet, knees, hips in a straight line, soft knees with shoulder blades connecting, spinal rolls to warm it all up. Good, and slowly rolling it up. Deep breath, exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhaling at the bottom, and breathe out as we roll up. One more, breathe out, roll. Let's warm up calves, hamstrings, bending and stretching. Inhale, bend and stretch. Breathe, 3. Stretch, inhale, 4. And stretch, breathe in 5. And stretch, deep breath, 6. And stretch, 2 more, breathe, 7. And 1 more, breathe for 8. Soften your knees, zip in your belly, roll the spine up, bringing your hands to front and open up these arms. Inhale, center. Get that activation into shoulder blades. Get them smooching together. Breathe, 3. We're opening up the front line. In the front of the shoulders, the chest muscles. 3 more. Exhale, reach. And 2. Exhale, reach. And 1. Breathe out to reach. Interlace hands in front, turn palms to me and curl into your spine. Connect your core. Stretch your legs, reaching arms up. Bend, tuck and curl. Inhale to stretch and lift. And bend, tuck and curl. 2 more. Inhale, reach. And bend, tuck and curl. Last one. Reach and stay with these arms up. Give me a side bend. Inhale, come back. Breathe out, side. Inhale, center. 2 more, side. And center, exhale, side. And 1 more, give it a good stretch. 3, pull that arm over. 2, and 1. Yes, other way. 3, 2, and 1. Come back, relax these arms, taking your step out, turning toes and knees out, inner thighs warming up, getting rid of that sitting tension in our hip flexors and getting these knees wide awake. Good, always posture conscious, watching chin, neck and shoulder placement as you move. 3, and swap. Breathe out. 2, exhale, swap. Last time, breathe. 1, and swap. We go straight into the swivel and lower down. Connect your shoulders away from your ears. Smooth glide back. 5, and 4, and 3. Good. Breathe out. 2, and 1. Back to center and stretch out your hip flexor. 5 breaths. Make sure you are getting this activation. 4, and 3. Breathe. 2, and 1. Swivel your feet. Good. Up and over. Turn to the other side to get down. Smooth glide. Forward and back. And 2. Breathe in. 3. Good. Breathe for 4. We ready to stretch out. Get into that hip flexor. Maintain that position for me. Good. And let's get into our shoulders, our spine. Drop your knees. Bring them back. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat and cow as we curl into spine, into core. Inhale in as you move into your release. Again, breathe out, curl into your body, chin to chest, pubic bone to belly button. And slowly moving into a release. 2 more. Breathe out as we tuck and curl. And gently releasing out for 1 more. Exhale, tuck and curl. And slowly release it out. From here, lengthen out neck and spine. Draw your shoulders down, toes again, and peel your knees 1 centimeter above the ground. Don't let that back position change. Your head doesn't drop. And the lower the knees, the more challenging the exercise. Be strict with your form. We tap and lift. Just the knees, lower and lift. Breathe, 3 and up. Waking core and up. Breathe, 5 and lift. Inhale, 6 and up. Breathe, 7 and up. Breathe, 8 and up. 2 more. Breathe, 9. Keep going. 1 more and 10. Hold your energy up without letting your body weight sway. Lift 1 leg and hold. 10, 9. Watch that hip alignment. 8, 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Knees down. Other side. Hold. 10 and 9. Watch your alignment. 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4. Breathe. 3 and 2. Drop toes. Bring your legs down. Toes together, knees apart. And hello, body. You should be wide awake and feeling warm. Reach those hands forward. Stretch out your shoulders, your spine, opening up that hip line. Beautiful stuff. Walk your hands to one side. Let's make sure these lats are feeling limber. Good. And swap the way. Walking over and hold. Good. Back to your center. Stack your spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Grabbing hold of that pole or that cushion. And if you work with that cushion, you can even fold it in half so it's about the same size. We place it behind that leg. We're going to have hands under your shoulders. Back leg digging in and find your core. Hips are down. Pressing into that ball so your hamstrings engage, foot is flexed. Have a quick look. We're going to pull that knee deep into the body as you lift your hips up, nose to knee. We lower the hips, you squeeze in that ball, find your bridge. All together, let's go. Lift and curl, feel those abdominals. Breathe out, lower to squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, squeeze. 3, showing you that beautiful shoulder placement. Not letting that lower back arch. 4, we curl. Breathe out as we lower. 5, curl. Not letting those necks tense, those shoulders shrug. 6, breathe out to lower. Inhale, curl. 7. Breathe out to lower. 8. Inhale to curl. Breathe as we down 2. Let's lift. Exhale to lower. 1 more. And stay here for me. Pull that knee to chest. Give me a pulse in 10. Knee in 9. 8 and 7. Breathe. 6. 5 and 4 and 3. Breathe. 2. We're going to lower down into your plank. Pulse your heel up. 10 and 9 and 8. Nothing else to move. And 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower and swap to the other side. If those wrists need a little bit of a loop, give them what they need. And I'm going to spin around so you can keep an eye on the form. All right, let's repeat on the other side. Leg extends. Find that hip alignment. We lift the hips back as you pull the knee to chest. Squeeze that ball lower down. Inhale, making sure you're getting that transition of that spinal movement, that hip placement. 3, feeling that full body activation. Full upper body strength, deep core. Working into your bum, your hamstring. 5, in fact, there's nowhere that should be relaxed. Actually, your jaw and your neck. 6, inhale. Breathe out, lower down. 7, let's curl. Exhale, come down for 8. Inhale, lift. Breathe out to lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Breathe and hold it, your knee in. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Pulse up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Breathe. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Lower down. Drop that ball and cushion out your way. You can place it under your hands. Bum stays lifted and give yourself that deep stretch and hold in there. Good. Great, let's get you back. All right, drop that cushion and ball out your way, toes again. I want you to lift up to get into that awesome deep stretch in the spine, legs. Walk your hands back towards your feet and take this moment to stretch our calves and hamstrings. Soften your knees, zipping that belly as you roll your spine up. And let's grab hold of that ball or that cushion, placing it behind you. Now, I want your shoulder blades connected. Stretch your elbows so you get in your upper back, those triceps connected. Your knees are soft. Kneecap is not going to move. We're scooping this leg up in front, knee into your chest. Breathe out. Thanks, Joey. You're going to move into your forward tilt. Watching your alignment, watching that standing ankle kneecap. Again, breathe as we scoop it in deep into that body. And breathe out as we move into that forward tilt. 3, breathe as we lift. I'm looking for precision. I want that chin, neck, shoulder line. Keep those elbows straight. And inhale, lift. Can you get your knee deep into you without tilting that body back? And squeeze, 4 more. Inhale, every session. How much stronger is that balance getting, that stability line? 3, inhale, lift. Breathe out as you lower. Keep squeezing into that cushion and ball. And 2, so we're strengthening those upper backs, those back of the arms, the posture work. And breathe for 1 now. Stay in this position. Give me that extension, out and in. Breathe 2, in, breathe 3, and back, and 4, and back. Breathe 5, and back. Breathe 6, 2 more, 7, 1 more, 8. Bend your leg, draw it back, and from here, stretch and bend. Hamstrings, 2, and bend. Breathe 3, and bend, and 4. And bend, and 5. Don't let go of that core. 6. Breathe out. 7. On 8, drop those toes to the ground. Standing legs, stretch and bend. Breathe. 2. And bend. And 3. And bend. Breathe. 4. And then keep going for 5. And lower. Breathe. 6. And down. Breathe for 7. And last one. 8. Hold it there. If you can, go for 1 final one. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those legs together. Lift up tall and shake it up before the other side. Hello, standing leg. Hello, quads, glutes, hamstrings, all the good stuff. Soft knees, 8 reps, get that beautiful posture at the top, connecting rib cage. Slowly move into that forward tilt. 2, let's lift it up, knee to chest. And breathe out to forward tilt. 3, inhale to lift. And breathe out, let's lower. 4, inhale, lift, and breathe out, lower down. 4, 5, inhale, lifting up, breathe out, let's lower. 6, 2 to go, lift, and come back forward. 7, inhale, lift, breathe out to come down. 1 more, and lift on 8, stay here, stretch. And bend, breathe. 2, and bend, and 3. Inhale, exhale, 4, and back, breathe. 5, and back, and 6, and back, breathe. 7, 1 more, 8, tilting forward. Watch your shoulder blades, your elbows, stretch, and bend, and 2, and then breathe 3, and activate that hamstring for me. We have 4 more, and 3 more. Breathe 2 more, drop your toes on one standing leg, stretch, and bend. Watch a kneecap, 2, and bend. Breathe 3, and bend. Keep going, 4, and bend, and 5, and lower. Breathe 6, and down. Breathe 7, and down. Breathe 8, and down. Breathe 9, and 1 more. If you can, go deeper, and 1, and 2. Squeeze 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Bring the legs together. I want you to roll the body down and just let your body hang here for 4 breaths. Relaxing neck, relaxing shoulders. Good. Soften your knees, zip in that core, and let's roll the spine back up, and let's get into those shoulder lines. Good. Now from your ball or folding that cushion back in half, and we place it between your elbows. I want the palms and fingertips together. Now be cautious here. I don't want to see the shoulders lifting or the chin tucking down. Anchor your shoulders, open up the collarbones, and we hold it here. From there, we're going to squeeze that cushion and ball as we lower into your plie, not letting those knees roll forward. Pull the knees back, tuck your tailbone down. Release as we come up. Breathe out, squeeze and lower. Try, keep your chest upright for me. Releasing back. Being really aware of your jaw, your neck, not letting them clench and tighten up. 4, breathe out, squeeze. And come back for 5. Breathe out to lower. Inhale, come back for 6. Exhale, getting down. Inhale, release 7. Exhale, lower. And come back 8. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more, breathe out, squeeze. Now 1, stay in that plie for me. Squeeze your ball into the body. 10, and up, breathe 9. And up, breathe 8, and up, breathe 7, and lift, breathe 6, and up, breathe 5, up, breathe 4, and 3, breathe 2. We're going to keep that squeeze down on one leg, little lift, down, and 2, down, breathe 3, everything else nice and tight, down, and 5, low, breathe 6, down, breathe 7, and 8, squeeze, and 9. Let's get ready to combo arms and legs. We're going to lift and lower and legs. Let's go 10, go deep, 9, squeeze, 8, and 7, breathe out, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2 more, and 1 more. Relax, toes forward, reaching hands down. Let your head, neck, and shoulders recover. Good. From here, swivel your feet hip distance apart and slowly rolling your body up. And let's get you onto your back on your mat. I want that cushion or ball in the hands. Seated with feet hip distance apart. Cushion and ball in the hands. And I want you to move into that deep, strong forward bend stretch. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. From here, we're going to lift up. See if your hands can go above your head without shrugging your shoulders. And take your time. Curling 1 vertebra at a time, not letting that chin tuck, not letting your shoulders tighten. And finishing neutral, let's go again. We breathe out, imprint, connect, lifting up, taking that cushion or ball beyond your toes. Shoulders staying away from ears. Every session feeling this improving, getting more mobile in calves, hamstrings, and spine. Lifting up, showing you this beautiful shoulder range. Take your time, curling down. Watching that chin doesn't tuck, those shoulders so controlled. 2 to go, deep breath. And from here, imprint, connect as we slowly drawing the body up into that forward reach and hold, nose to your knees. Good, sitting up really tall, lifting up, and take your time. The slower we do this, the more blood flow we are getting onto every part of that spine. Good, and last one, take a deep breath. Imprint, let's connect as we slowly lifting up and into that forward stretch, holding there. Now from here, glide this body up, tricking chin and shoulder placement, curl down, and I want you to stop at your maximum. If your lower back can go just above the floor, go there. Those arms are going to go to the right, all the way up, down to the left, offering a slight tilt in the upper body. 2, watch your chin, your shoulder line, watching those hips don't tilt. And 3, inhale up, breathe out. And 4, let's go down and up, breathing out. 4 more, let's go lower and up, breathing out. 3 more, deep breath and center, exhale. And 2 more, lower and up, breathing out. And 1 more, down and lift and lower. Bring those arms shoulder height. Use your core and back into that forward bend. Push to your maximum and give me 3 deep breaths here. Excellent, holding 2 deep breaths. Holding for 1 and then slowly sitting up nice and tall. Slide that back leg in. Now, for any of you who feel your lower back strain in this position, rather sit on top of a chair or a big Pilates ball or grab something to stoop yourself a little bit higher to take pressure off the lower back. But if you feel 100% fine, stay on the mat with me. Prioritize those back staying flat. I'm trying to get those corset muscles really strong. And from here, you're going to squeeze into that cushion and ball as you lift the leg, engage into your thigh. Watch that you don't do this. That's the important bit to avoid. And lower that heel down, release. Again, squeeze as you lift up tall. Inhale, release. Now, I really am not fussed. Even if that heel or leg doesn't manage to lift, but you're engaging deep into your quad, I'm happy. Inhale, lower, 4. Exhale, really make that back position, your posture, the priority of the exercise. 5, do a quick shoulder check. Check you are sitting out of the shoulder lines. And 5 more. Breathe out, squeeze. Really great exercise for those of you who have had knee issues in the past. For 4. Inhale, release. Breathe out for 3. Squeeze, inhale, come down. Breathe out for 2. Now if you can, stay at the top with me on 1, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. That should be like, whoa, hello core of the quadricep, that quad, and very much into your posture, your corset muscles. And a better shoulder action if you're squeezing that cushion and ball correctly. All right, show me that magnificent posture, and let's go. Squeeze as you lift. Inhale, lower. Breathe out, squeeze. Inhale, down, good. Breathe out, 3. And lower. Exhale, 4. And down, breathe out for 5. Keep checking your back, breathe out, 6. Inhale, exhale for 7. And back, breathe out for 8. And down, 2 more, breathe, 9. And this is it. Hold it here, 10, 9, grow tall, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Whoa. Feet together, stay in that beautiful length of the spine, and see if you can press your knees down while lengthening in that back, constantly seeing how connected your hips and back actually are. And while we are here, give those top abs a little bit of a pep talk because we're going to work them. Wow, I know we love that activation. All right, so if you are working with a cushion, I want you to fold it in half for me so you make it a little bit higher, and we place it in that really comfy spot at the base of the shoulder blades where you would put your beach chair. It's always the best way to describe it. Okay, make sure it's not in the base of the spine, otherwise you're going to force that lower spine into a hyper arch, which isn't the best going for us. If you're working with the small ball, place it in the same position that I'm in. I want your hands behind your head to offer you neck support. Open your elbows, center chin, and let's gently tilt back, watching your head here. Please don't let that head tilt forward and back. Keep it strictly still, no movement in your neck. Okay, let's go into your tilt of the pubic bone. Zip down of the belly and make sure you are getting those top blocks to work to the maximum. Check you're not tucking and you're not pushing that head forward. Inhale, gently releasing up and over. Let's go again. Tilt your pubic bone. Zip your belly down. Let's connect into your core. And inhale, releasing back for 3. Breathe out as we tilt, we zip, we curl into the body. And inhale, come back down. Lovely. 4. Breathe out as we tilt, zip, and curl. And inhale, come back for 5. Breathe out as we tilt, zip, and curl. And inhale, come back for 6. Breathe out, tilt, zip, and curl. Inhale, lower. 1, 2 more. 7. Breathe out. I love this exercise because we are mobilizing your upper spine and of course strengthening from your pubic bone to your sternum, full abs. And hold it here. See if you can go a few millimeters more. From here, lengthen one leg out. And we're going to curl deeper as you lift and down. Watch that neck. 2 and down. Breathe. 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 4 and come back. Breathe out, 5 and lower. Breathe out, 6 and back. 2 more. Breathe, 7. Hold with me on number 8. Pull your nose and knee towards each other. Tiny crunch. Let's go. 10 and 9. Zone those top blocks. 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. We drop that leg down after 1. Give those abdominals a quick breather. Neck relaxed. And deep breath. Exhale into your tilt and lift, stretching leg out, and let's curl and lift and lower. Breathe out. 2. Make sure you don't go all the way back. I don't want any pressure on that neck. Watching that belly button zips. And 4 more. Breathe out, curl. And 3 more. Exhale, curl. And 2 more. Breathing out. And now hold it, go into your maximum. Pull your nose and knee together. Let's go tiny moves. Add your pant. And watching chin and neck. 5 more. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Relax this down. Place one hand behind your head. Reach your one arm up and enjoy that stretch for 3, 2, 1, swap other hand behind your head, other arm above you and hold 3, hold 2, hold 1, nice, and grab that cushion from behind the back, placing that ball and cushion between your knees for me, and I want your one leg extending with a flex foot. Knees strictly in line, hips in line. Anchor that other foot underneath you. And I want your arms up with palms facing forward. Please watch here that leg doesn't drop or lift too high. Alignment of your knees and hips is the absolute priority. Let's squeeze that ball, imprint, and lift your hips up. Take a moment to check your shoulders, hip, and knee line. And slowly curl back for 2. Breathe out, imprint, and squeeze. Watch, there's no compensating in neck and shoulders. And slowly lower. Breathe out, squeeze those core. TA muscles are strong. Inhale, lower, 4. Breathe out to squeeze it up. And let's lower 5. Exhale, inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes. So much at work. 5 more and squeeze. And down, 4, breathe out, squeeze. And 3, exhale to squeeze. And 2, breathe out to squeeze. Now 1, stay there with me. And from here, we're going to heel tap with palms and lift. And 2, watching hips and knees. 3, and shoulders, breathe. 4, and up, breathe. 5, and up, breathe. 6, and lift. And 7, and up, breathe. 8, and up, 2 more. 9, and 1 to go. 10, arms stay, foot drops, lower the bum, take a deep breath, and let's stretch other leg out. Check knees and hips, other side, squeeze imprint and lift up. Check shoulders, knees, hip line, lower down. 2, breathe out, lift, and come back down, excellent. And let's go 3, inhale to lower. Breathe out for 4, be really strict with placement, every single rep. And 5, and feel that glute, that hamstring. Exhale, 6, checking shoulders are not compensating. Breathe out, 7, inhale, lower. Exhale, 8, and down, 2 more, and 9. Are we ready? Holding up on 10, heel tap palms, and up, breathe. 2, and up, and 3, and lift, and 4, and 5, and 6, up, and 7, lift, and 8, and 9. 1 more, 10, and lower everything down. Ball and cushion away, hug your knees into the body, melt your spine into the ground, and circle around for 4. Good, and 3, nice and strong, breathe. 2, and deep breath, 1, other way for 4, and 3, breathe. 2, we're going to place that ball or cushion between the knees again. Lift your legs to a tabletop, anchor your arms out into T-line, and let's gently lower legs one way as you look opposite, shoulders staying anchored. Using core as we come back. Breathe out as we lower down. Yes, inhale, come back for 2. Give that ball and cushion a little squeeze. Making sure the scapula stays strictly connected into floor. Now let's hold this last one and maintain for 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Coming back, other way. Lower and hold. 3, and 2, and 1. As you come back, peel the knees deep into the body. Give your lower spine a release. If your back's feeling a little tight, do a rock side to side. And then from here, place that ball down between your ankles or that cushion, lifting your legs up at 90. If your hamstrings and back are tight, you can bend the knees. Now from here, hands behind your head as the elbows widen, center chin. And we're going to squeeze that ball and cushion as you curl it up. Inhale, releasing down, and imprint to curl. Those top abs should be wide awake and able to really maximize that connection at power level. I'm expecting you to know no neck tension or shoulder tension should be happening. Those jaw muscles completely relaxed. I just want 3 more. Squeezing into that ball and cushion so your inner thighs are triggering. Let's go for 2. Now on 1, stay in that very deep curl. Make sure you're not in between. Lift right up. And from there we float those legs to 45. And lift. It's all about those transfers, those lower abs. And please don't swing. Use that core. The slower, the more work is going to happen. No momentum. Let's go 4 more and come back. Breathe for 3 and come back. Breathe for 2. And last time, breathe for 1. Come back. Bend your legs, lower your head down, reach those hands to the roof. Spine finds neutral back, so find that posture. Feet are flexed. We're going to lower the heels to tap, arms extend back, watch your ribs, watch your bellies. Squeeze that ball slowly back to dead bug. Again, breathe as you lower. Prioritize that lower spine. Make sure you're in that perfect neutral. 3, if you feel a bit of pressure on the back, don't let your legs go too low. Stay in the range that feels correct and safe. 4, let's lower down. Use those transfers. Can we do 4 more? Breathe as you lower. And slowly back for 3. Inhale, lower down. Breathe out to lift for 2. Make sure you're not swinging from the back or those hips. And slowly lift for 1 more. Inhale, lower. Even if you don't need the breather, bring your knees to chest, releasing hips, releasing spine. And from there, we have our last core activation in neutral spine. So back to your dead bug position. And from here, you're going to extend arms and legs. Do not let your spine overarch. Back to dead bug. Squeeze that ball. Please don't let your legs go too low. Otherwise, you'll force your back out of position. This is lengthening our abdominals. How awesome. And back 4. Breathe out to stretch ribs, belly, transfer, super tight. 4 more. Exhale, squeeze that ball, that cushion. 3. Breathe out to squeeze. Inhale for 2. Exhale to squeeze. If your back can handle, hold it on 1 for 3. Hold 2. Hold 1, come back. Drop that cushion and ball. Hug your one knee deep into the body. Let that spine melt into the floor. And lube up this hip for 4 loops. And 3. And 2. Exhale and breathe. 1 other way for 4. And 3. And 2. We anchor this arm out to the side. Lift your foot. And very gently knee across. And stretch out for 3 and 2. Breathe. 1. Swap sides. Other knee pulls into the body and circling for 4 and 3. Breathe. 2 and 1. Other way for 4 and 3. Breathe for 2 and 1. Taking your knee across into your stretch. Anchoring your shoulder. Good, and give these hip flexors some TLC. Option A, deep stretch. Option B, if you can do happy baby, let's go then. Just relax here. 3 breaths. Holding 2. Holding for 1. Squeeze your knees into the body and swing to sit up. And let's have some fun. Placing that cushion and ball behind your top leg. We're going to be anchoring our hand out to the side. Now, please be cautious. I don't want that hand too close that you force that shoulder to pop. So, I want you at a nice distance here. Anchor that shoulder blade down. Hook into the rib cage. Your oblique should be firing. And open up that line so shoulder blades are connected, my neck is staying strong and centered. My foot flex, squeezing into that ball so my hamstrings are already activated. Lower, release that cushion and ball. Squeeze as we lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower, 3. Now this is too much for anyone's hip. Upper body, you can be on your lower. 4, up to you. And squeeze. Inhale, lower, 5. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower, 6. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale for 7. Exhale, squeeze, deep breath for 8. And squeeze, inhale for 9. And squeeze one more, breathe, 10. Now hold it here. Hips don't move, draw a circle around, 10. And squeeze, 9. Breathe for 8, don't let that lower spine move, 7. Breathe out, 6. Exhale, 5, good, breathe out, 4. Exhale, 3. Breathe out, 2, last time for 1. Reverse for 10. Breathe out, 9. Deep breath, 8. Exhale for 7. Breathe out, 6. Exhale, 5. Breathe out, 4. Exhale, 3. Ready to work some core after this. 2. We're going to bring elbow to knee in the center. Curl and back. Exhale, curl and back. Breathe out for 3. And back. Exhale for 4. Inhale, back. Breathe, 5. Feel those abs. And 6. I'm not even mentioning that bum because it should be on fire. 7. And back. Breathe, 8. And back. 2 more. Breathe, 9. Keep it pulled up on 10. Top abs crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Feeling the burn. All right, folks, shall we do the other side? Pumped, ready, excited. Woo! Okay, let's place this behind. Remember, guys, if it gets too much, drop onto that hip. Check your alignment. Sit out of those shoulders. Good, and from here, we go down. Breathe out, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, 3. Breathe out, squeeze. Inhale for 4. And squeeze. Breathe, 5. And squeeze. Inhale, 6. And squeeze, breathe in for 7. And squeeze, and 8. And squeeze, 2 more, 9. Are you ready for those fun loops? Squeeze that ball. Let's go, 10. And 9, this is where you want to watch that spine. 8, don't let it arch. 7, breathe out. 6, be in control of the shoulders. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Other way for 10. Breathe, 9. Exhale, 8, and 7. Breathe out, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Top abs, let's work them. Curl in and back. Squeeze, 2, and back. Breathe, 3, and back. Exhale, 4, and back. Breathe, 5, and back. Breathe out, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7, and back. Breathe, 8, and back. Exhale, 9. Stay in that curl on 10. Top abs, 10, 9, 8, and 7. Breathe, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Stunning. Back to that original side. And I want that ball between your ankles. Toes are going to be pointed. Feet in front. Stack your hips. If you can, stay lifted on the elbow. If it's too much on that neck and shoulder, stretch that arm. Squeeze that ball and lift without letting your hips tilt. And down. Breathe out, lift. Try not to let that body collapse. Even if it limits your range, it doesn't matter. Rather focus on placement. And down. Exhale, 4. And down. Breathe out, 5. And lower. Exhale, 6. And down, 4 more. Breathe, 7. And down. Exhale, 8. 2 more. Exhale, 9. Now holding it up on 10. Top leg down, press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Underneath leg up, press. 10, 9, 8, 7. Check your hip. 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Both legs. Let's squeeze and lift. 10, and 9, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2 more, and 1 more. Relax. Let's recover for a bit. Scoop your knees in front, ball and cushion between them, feet tapped, hand reach in front, and just a bit of posture and alignment, which is so important for our bodies. Inhale as we draw it back, good. 2, breathe out as we opening this up, reach. Inhale, coming back. 3, breathe out to reach. And come back on this one, stay in position with me and just enjoy that stretch and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing that body back. And let's swoop it around, ball back or cushion back between those ankles, toes pointing, legs in front. If you can, up on that elbow, lifting up. If it's too much, stretch that arm out. And let's go lift and down. Prioritize that placement of that hip and down. Not letting your upper body zone and tense. And 4, and down. Exhale, 5. Lower, breathe out, 6. Down, exhale, 7. Breathe out, 8. Exhale, 9. Let's hold it up. Let's go. Top leg down. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Breathe out. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Underneath leg up. 10, 9, 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Both legs squeeze. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. Starting work. Knees in front, ball and cushion between them, reaching hands forward. And let's see what our shoulders, upper spine doing on this side. And drawing it back for 2. Breathe out as we open this up and reach. Inhale, come back for 3. Breathe out, open up and reach. And coming back for 1 more. Exhale, let's relax in this position. And hold for 3. Hold 2. Holding for 1. Very nice. And slowly coming back. From here, I want you to please keep that ball placed between your knees. We move down onto your forearms and find that perfect plank position. Shoulders away from ears. We go into your lift up, squeezing that ball. Head above those elbow lines. Breathe out as you lower down. Find your perfect plank. 9 more as we lifting up. Breathe out as we lower. Always going back into that perfect form. 3. Exhale, feel your ribcage, belly button transfers. 4, on this rep, take note of that lower spine returning to neutral. 5, we're in that flat back. Watching your neck, your chin, your shoulders. 6, inhale, lift. Breathe out to lower. 7, inhale, lift. And breathe out, come down for 8. Inhale, lifting up. And breathe out to lower. 9. Inhale to lift. And breathe out, come down for 1 more. And let's lift. Exhale, coming down, holding plank. Squeeze up all 10. Hold 9. Hold 8 and 7. Breathe. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Drop your knees. Bum stays lifted. Stretch your hands forward. Releasing neck and shoulders and spine. Good. From here, make your way onto your belly, placing that ball between your ankles for me. Ladies, I'm hoping it's becoming natural that you tilt the pubic bones into your belly, into the floor. I want everyone's belly button zipping. I want your arms gluing into the quads at the side here. Eyes are staying down. Take a deep breath. I want you to connect your shoulder blades. We're going to lift up upper body and legs. Chin is tucking so the neck stays long, zipped in belly. Slowly bringing it back into your neutral. And whenever you are working your back strength, you are staying in a strict range that you don't pinch in the lower back. I don't want hyperextension. And let's slowly come down. With your arms placed like this, I want activation in your upper back, the shoulder blades, the back of the arms. Inhale, come down. You want to make sure those bellies are tight as you lift, so you create that support system for the spine. And come back, 4 more. Breathe out as we smoothly lift. And watching that neck isn't having FOMO, your eyes stay down. 3, breathing out to lift. And come back down, 2 more. Breathe out to lift up. Now, if your spine can do 1 more set with me, stay up in this position. Shoulder blades connecting as we peel the ball in and out. Breathe 2, everything out, stay strong. 3, and stretch, breathe. 4, and stretch, and 5, and stretch, breathe. 6, and 2 more, 7, and 1 more, 8, and relax. Amazing. Joining me on your hands and knees. Before we stretch and mobilize, I want to get that alignment and mobilize nice and balanced. From here, reach your one hand, reach your opposite leg, find your center. We curl into your spine, releasing that back. Breathe out as you find that beautiful alignment. Inhale, we curl, so combining strength, centering, mobility. 3, inhale, curl. Breathe out, stretch and center. Good. 4, inhale, curl. Breathe out to reach. 2 more. Inhale, let's curl. And let's stretch. 1 more. And curl. Now stop in this position and check ear and arm. Check your shoulder placement, your hips, your lower back, body weight in the center. And swap other side, reaching arm, reaching leg. Find your placement. 6 reps as we curl. And breathe out to stretch and align. 5, inhale, curl. Breathe out to stretch. 4, inhale, not letting your body tilt forward and back. 3, deep breath. Exhale, stretch and center. 2, inhale. Exhale to reach, and this is it. Inhale, 1, and check your form. Arm and ear, your hips, your shoulders, your back. Good. And hands down, knees down. Find your length in your neck and spine. And let's see, how is the shoulder line, the spine moving? Inhale, very gently moving into a release. Again, breathe out as we tuck and curl. And let's release it out. I want 1 more. Exhale, curling the spine. And release. Lengthen out neck and back as you side bend or tilt. And look to the back, making sure you're getting that deep stretch down the side of the back, the side of the body. Oh, and soar up. Very nice. Other way. Hold 3, 2, and 1. And please join me on your back. And it's your choice if you want to offer a bit of sacral release. You can place that ball, or if you're working with cushion, fold it in half again. And this time we place it underneath our sacrum bone. So where that lower back and bum meet. Please watch that you don't put it in the base of the spine. must be a little bit lower, so the tip of the bum cheeks hang off. Now from here, wrap your hands around your back leg. Other leg's going to anchor you down for now. Shoulder blades connect to the floor. And we stretch in this hamstring and calf. Inhale, bend down. Breathe out to stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, 3 and bend. Breathe out, 4. Now in 5, stay there. Knee stay still, but twirl that foot around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3. Are we ready to see what your maximum range is? Flex your foot, stretch your leg, and hold it there. Remembering my goal is to get you flexible as well as strong. So making sure you always get this mobility and flexibility in. Please stay here, but just point your toes, stretching out the top of the shin, the top of the foot. Check your shoulders not tight. From here, we're going to hug that knee deep into the body. Stretch your other leg along the ground so you get this awesome hip flexor release and pull that other knee deep into you. Lovely. And slowly slide it in. Ankle on your thighs. You pull the legs into the body for your bum stretch. Anchoring that lower back onto that ball or that cushion. Brilliant. Hand in place, ready for that other leg. Anchoring foot down, and let's go to stretch and bend. Breathe out, 2 and bend. Exhale, 3 and bend. Breathe, 4 and 1 more for 5. From here, circle your foot. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, finish, and 1, stretch our calf, hamstring, making sure the back is relaxed. Good, keeping this knee where it is, but point your foot, shin and top of the foot, stretching. From here, pull the knee into body, flex and stretch your other leg to get that hip flexor. Brilliant. Sliding that leg in, ankle on thigh. Push that knee forward and into your bum and hip stretch. I'll give you 3 options. From here, it's that hip flexor SI joint, option A. Option B, your happy baby with the feet lift. And if you want to try the extension, C, let's stretch it out and hold it there, whichever is feeling best for you today. And from here, bringing your feet onto the floor. Open your knees, allow that lower spine to relax. Open your palms to T-line and just focus on 3 deep breaths as your neck, shoulders, spine, and hips relax, recover. For 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath in as you bring your knees to center. Removing cushion and ball. Squeeze your knees deep into chest for that lumbar spine. And join me on hands and knees with toes beginning. Pushing to your maximum downward dog position. Stretching out spine, legs. Hands move towards your feet and soft knees as you slowly roll the spine up. And neck stretch, anchoring hand, gently lower head to side. Good. And swap other way, gently lower down, shoulders stay down. Brilliant. Bringing your chin down into your chest to stretch. Checking those feet are positioned perfectly. Interlacing hands behind you as you stretch shoulders, chest, neck in the front. And spinal check as we let go. Roll down. Let's do our big stretch of the session and hands down. Lengthen behind your knees and hold it here. Feel that zing up, calves, hamstrings. Take another deep core breath. Soften your knees, zip in your belly, and always using this roller as a placement setting for the spine, shoulders connecting, lifting eyes and head. 2 breaths in. And strong exhale. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, and round of applause to you because you're amazing. I hope you feel pumped, I hope you feel worked, and I just hope you feel energized. Thank you so much for joining Joey and me. I hope you had an amazing time like I did, and just love and gratitude. Mwah. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.